I mean, I'm on my quest to find out how to do stand-up comedy, and here we go. Well, it's about 12 o'clock. I just got a smoothie. I'm at Goldstein. And I'm about to start writing. I have some ideas. I think I just need to sit down and crank it out. I'm a little tired. I don't know if going to the gym was the best idea. No, you're fine. You're fine. So, cool.
Pedophiles have always pissed me off because when I was a little kid, no one ever pulled up in a van and offered me any candy.
I'll just think of what jokes I have that I think are funny, list them out, figure out what order I want them in, and kind of plug in some kind of transitions.
Thing is, I used to write like a manuscript and like try to memorize like every word of it, and then I used to go up on stage with like the whole manuscript with me and still pretty much write most of it out and like type it, but then like when I go on stage I only have like the titles of the jokes in case I forget them.
First I'll sit down, I'll write in my notebook every joke I want to tell. So I have a set list. And then I go through for the rest of the day saying all the jokes in different ways, over and over again. So when I'm in the shower, I'm doing constantly saying it different ways. When I'm out of the shower, I spend so much time just looking directly into the mirror and doing different facial expressions and doing it different ways. Like reading something funny and memorizing it is not as funny as telling it from the heart.
It's harder than I thought it would be. I mean, I have a ton of jokes like written down. Like, I have ideas, it's hard to put them into jokes, I guess. I mean, I have funny things written down, things that are funny, but wording them is hard without writing them like in paragraph form. That's the issue. Making like a punchline and like a joke rather than like just explaining something funny to get laughs.
But, you know, you go around and you see people celebrating St. Patrick's Day, Asians, Indians, people who are clearly not Irish, drinking green beer out of a funnel, wearing a stupid green hat and making a mockery of my heritage. I don't do that to them, do I? No. I don't go to Chinese New Year with one of those pointy hats on. I don't go up to Indian people and quote Slumdog Millionaire.
Most of the time, no, we're not really thirsty, but it's kind of like one of those little tricks to where the audience doesn't know if you're thirsty or not, so you can always go down, if you forgot where you're going with your set, you just go grab a drink, and while you're taking the drink, look at your set list.
I get really parched. I'm one of those guys that just gets cotton mouth really easily. I know people make fun of me because I'm always chugging water. Yeah. They think I forget my joke, but no, I'm really just thirsty.
There we go.
Yeah, a lot of them are really drunk.
When they perform?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is like a secret of the industry, huh?
If I'm really nervous, I might have a few drinks to settle myself down,
Yeah,
kind of level-head myself. Sometimes it bites you in the ass. Sometimes I get way too nervous. You chug way too many beers and you're just slurring on stage, which is funny, but then you're like, oh, the drunk kid got the mic. And then you're like, ah.
And is it always water in the water bottle?
For me, yes. The other guys, I don't know.
I just woke up. I'm not feeling any more comedically gifted today. We'll see how today goes though.
Bring out spring fashions out. No more of the winter fashion, because winter fashion isn't fun on this campus. You know why? Because of Ugg boots. You knitted yours. I'm just saying, Ugg boots aren't fun. Yeah, thanks, Australia. You gave us a pair of boots made out of pubes. It's
You want to pick out people's imperfections because you know you have, like a lot of them you have the same ones.
Some of it's things that my family has done to me.
Most of my material comes from like talking with my friends, and they'll say that's funny, or we'll get talking about something and that's funny, or I'll just think of something and.
Friends, things they've done to me.
But they still do stupid things. It's in public. You want to call them out about it, and everyone sees the stupid things.
Things I've done to myself.
It's like, no, you up the ante. You grab that mic and you tell so and so.
Really embarrassing rejections from girls. It seems to be my constant theme so far.
Like, oh no, I can't use that stall. I have to actually push the thing down. Hey, you're laughing, yay! He's laughing. You can't see it, but Zach's laughing as he's filming.
The fuck is Twitter, man? Like, who the fuck is so self-important that somebody wants to hear like every fucking thought you've ever had? I don't even give a shit about my own thoughts. Why would I care about yours? And it's like, we used to have a name for the guy who fucking told everybody everything he was thinking. It was the schizophrenic guy at the fucking bus stop.
Plans for your future?
None.
I plan on being able to pay off my college loans.
Once I'm out of here, I'm gone and going off to work on it even harder.
I'm kidding. I plan on riding this pony for as long as I possibly can.
I've spent the last 3 summers cleaning toilets, so, which is fun, but.
You know, if I have to be sleeping in a van, still doing comedy on the road, I'm fine with it.
I want to get a job so that I can do comedy, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Anything involving comedy, regardless if I'm getting paid, as long as people are laughing and you're getting that fan base, I'm sold.
You can't do any worse than I do.
It's addiction, it's 100%.
To me, there is nothing better than making people laugh. And thanks to these funny guys, I learned that there's not just one way to become a comedian. So I'm holding on to my dream, and I believe that my passion and personality will take me there.
This is not very professional.
And since joking around just comes so naturally to me, the hardest part about it is just standing up.
As soon as you get that first laugh on stage, it's everything's okay.
The word obsession doesn't really describe it enough.
You just gotta, each time, grab that set, and you gotta get on that stage. Because if you don't do it, you will regret it, because you were like, I could have done those jokes.
Bye, everybody.